Final round underway at the season's first major championship, the ANA Inspiration. Final pairing here on the second tee.
A little bit of a pull there, but it should be okay.
And a little hop to make it okay. Jin Young Ko now her second. Third.
97 yards uphill lie. This one could spin plenty. Just left.
Yeah.
Yeah, just really good.
Yep. So a chance to get it to 9 under as we take you
Back over to the second.
opportunity for Ko.
Big one here, turning just a little right.
Stroke looks great. Almost made it on the first.
Yeah, get used to seeing the flagstick in the hole, no matter the length of the putt. It is what she likes, it is what she does, and it works.
Jin Young Ko's second at the third.
7-iron from 184. Hit really nicely to the left of the hole.
Oh, bunker.
Oh my.
Back to the third and the bunker shot for Jin Young Ko.
A lengthy one at that, off a bit of an uphill lie. Not the easiest to gauge, and according to the stats, her first bunker shot of the week. That is some pretty good ball striking.
That's why she's happy.
Her caddy Dave Brooker also said all the great players he's worked for in the past, remember he's been on the winning bag twice here. He said they all work the ball. She doesn't need to.
She'll have that for par. Look at her sand save percentage last year. She was par putt now for Jin Young Ko.
Also a little bit uphill. Not much. Beautiful, beautiful technique to the putting stroke, just like her golf swing. It's a name, Tom and Judy, we are going to be pronouncing on our weekend and Sunday broadcast for a great many years, I believe.
Perfect. We had gotten used to the Ko part of it. Lydia had us raring to go.
This is a bit of an uphill lie. IK had a downhill lie, so this should stop much quicker. 9-iron.
When a caddy works in meters, they have to go home and do a whole lot of homework on the yardage book.
Right at it.
And we'll get a read.
Yeah.
Just that much. So IK and the Chasers escape one. Lead would have been 3.
But you know, she's in that position right now where she can just kind of notch them off. Every good hole that she plays, every solid hole that she plays, it's 190 yards from the markers to the hole.
Not a breath of wind at the moment, which makes it a lot easier than the last 2 days. Excellent line, just right of the flagstick.
Oh, that's just perfect for weight. You saw what Danielle Kang's ball did. And that is going to finish up right about flag high.
Just down a gentle little slope. I think it has to die left, but this putt has fooled me for years.
Did not fool her. Tough to do that with the way.
Right as planned.
Not putting a foot wrong at the moment. 2 under for the day. Began this round 1 ahead. And
On a similar line, but unfortunately rounded about 6-7 feet by.
well, she did have a 5-shot lead yesterday, but faltered on the back nine at 14 and 15, so not over yet.
Moving just a little right. Starts off just right of it and is staying just right of it.
And that's about the only tough thing that could happen with that shot is I think you're trying to play aggressively smart. So I'm going to say not yet.
And that was the miss you referenced.
Yeah, and that is a handful of putt left.
Yeah.
Get a closer look here.
Here you'll see what the problem is. Watch that grass just crush against the ball. Yep.
She's still a very young lady in the learning stages.
But drops a shot.
She won just 2 weeks ago in Arizona at the Founders Cup. Shot 65, 72, 64, 65. So even though some players got precious close to taking it to a playoff, they didn't. And those kind of scores are hard to beat.
Yeah, 64, 65 on the weekends.
That's her goal, to be the happiest player on the course.
Good one here. First bounce was a little more than expected. A slight trailing breeze. Should be just a good, smooth, stock 8-iron. Right at it.
Make that turn, kind of collect your thoughts, but no reason to change anything for her.
Yes, going to drop just a little bit to the left and quick.
Not quick enough.
Yeah.
The adjustment. But right in the heart. She has easy tap-ins the rest of the...
Yeah, a couple feet right with that 3-wood, and she'd likely have an eagle putt. A nice one at that. This is really awkward. Doesn't want to get too cute because she does have a big backstop behind it.
Right hand on the steel. It's not that hard of a shot to kind of do your business with, but it's a pretty hard shot to have.
Waddling in there to 10 under and 3 ahead.
To here. Don't see this doing too much. And it's the first putt she's had in a while that she doesn't have to be completely defensive on.
Well, it was at this corner of the golf course yesterday that things started to go wrong. A tee shot at the 14th found the water. Today, bogey at 13 after getting a little unlucky with the tee shot bouncing into the rough. And the lead is 2.
I think as he senses a little doubt in her mind if it's enough club, but I think it's plenty of club to get all the way back there. 156 and an 8-iron.
Should fly just a tad lower and maybe not stop quite so quickly.
She couldn't aim away from the flagstick, though.
Oh,
That doesn't carry, yeah.
Well, maybe just that little bit of doubt, as you said, Jerry. Jin Young Ko, third at 15.
Slide uphill line gives her a better chance at this. Green will knock it a little right when it lands. Wasn't the easiest bunker shot, but it wasn't that tough. Going to do. And she missed her initial line a little bit. They've all been with ideal pace, though.
That one misses, so not quite in yet.
I think this is just a big green light for her.
Smooth stock 9-iron. Good looking.
That one's not short. Right at it. At just the right.
Move a little right.
Just pure.
Not very different than the putt Mi-Hang Lee had. The difference is this player read it absolutely perfectly.
And executed it perfectly.
From everything we've seen, this should be the perfect club.
Yeah. Play on that lower tier about 10 steps on and see what happens. Pretty aggressive line.
Pretty good result.
Yeah.
And
Beautiful
she's got
shot.
a chance for a birdie when a par was probably all she wanted here.
For a new sheriff in town right now, Judy.
Let's go, blue shirt.
She did just trickle it down there. And it'll be a 3. 17th has given up just 4 birdies today, so you can get a sense of 3 being a very good score.
Error here. When you club back off this tee, the fairway seems to be narrower, but this takes all the water left out of play unless it's and short out of play unless it's a huge mistake. Bunker's right, not a problem. Turn into a 3-shot hole, and it's not a big task, but no reason to believe she's going to hit a bad drive either. That is, I mean, really good.
Judy, if you were pressed to have to get there in 2, you might hit that shot.
Yeah, and she can do it from there, but I just don't know if it's smart. In fact, I kind of know it's not smart. Look at that. Beautiful position at the top. She is just ever so slightly short of parallel at the top of her swing. What I call great power.
Middle of the airplane. Just smooth out.
I've got it 164 yards to the run out of the fairway, so this should stay short of it. Really tough to get yourself to lay up with an 8-iron or 9-iron though, when you could easily reach the green 215 front. Not under these circumstances, Judy. Wasn't even a consideration. Right down the middle.
Middle of the airplane.
Well, they've done the right thing, and the only shocker would be if they didn't do the right thing.
Mm-hmm. Should be fine. Kind of indicative of the way she has played. Up by 2, and you're walking up to 18 here.
Now approaching the 18th green, the final group of the day, the 145 man from Seoul, South Korea, Jin Young Ko. And from Seoul, South Korea, In-Kyung Kim.
Some setting that has changed a little bit through the years, but not a whole lot. Past the dinosaur statue and across onto a green where she is about to become a major champion. And Jude, what a difference. You make that walk with a 2-shot lead as opposed to a 1-shot lead and maybe able to enjoy it just that much more.
Well, you said what a difference. I'm going to say huge difference.
Yeah. And glance over and imagine your name and your plaque on that walk and the leap that will come into Poppy's Pond.
Or in some cases pretty well. It's been special for me.
Now the stage is clear. It entirely belongs to Jin Young Ko. With style, Jin Young Ko is a major champion. What a way to close it out. And without question, the happiest golfer here.
Boy, and you hold it in all day, and you do all the right things. She and I, Kay, are friends.
And more water to come. Thanks, Jer. Fifth player from South Korea to win this ANA Inspiration. The greats who came before, and now it's Jin Young Ko. And Dave Brooker, by the way, going to leap into Poppy's Pond for the third player, for the third time.
You know, I always say you don't have to have a great caddy, but if you do have one that it's a really great relationship, it's a plus.
That final putt. And all that tension comes out, all the emotion. Finally able to release it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2019 ANA Inspiration Championship.
Four-time winner now in her young career out on the LPGA Tour. Closing it out with that putt at 18, the 72nd hole. And we'll take that leap into Poppy's Pond. Part of the tradition here. In the end, it's a three-shot victory. Seemed easy, but of course inside it was not. Coming down the stretch on the back nine, but some kind of performance. Over the weekend especially, from the 23-year-old from South Korea.
It's so right.
It's a link to the past, too, in a good way.
It is. It is.
In golf history and all the great events, not only this one even, but all the great events in golf that have taken place here through the years in this area.
Ours is a very international game, and you simply have to marvel at the talent around the world.
Forget 10 years, how about just this season? She's the first multiple winner on tour this season, and it's just underway. This is only the 8th event.
Good question. You're about to find out.
Friended translator in there too, and Dave Brooker. That's not a great question to ask right before you. How deep is it? First of all, he should know. He's done it twice before this. Always get a replay of the lead. Might have hurt for Dave a little bit. So I've been thinking about it for 5 years, the answer to the question.
Now I'd like to turn over the official proceedings to Tournament Director, Mr. Chris Garrett.
So that continues out there. The robe is on, and the winner here, Jin Young Ko, in 2019, the 9th different winner in the last 9 meets.
LPGA 코리아 유튜브 채널 구독, 좋아요, 많은 시청 부탁드려요.